Back to Basics 3. I'm here with Organik on BattleRap.com. It's the end of a long day, man. What's good, bro? We're tired out here.
Yeah, we're good, man. No, it was a good event.
Yeah, man, a real good event. Back to Basics as they were saying, is supposed to be like an intermediate kind of type event or like between cards type event, and this was like a big event.
I wouldn't say so much a in between cards type event. It's just like a format that we wanted to try to run with, as far as just bringing it back to like the essence of street battling. You know what I mean? Rather than everything being on stage and it kind of taken away from the element of street battles, which is kind of what this all is. You know what I mean? We just really want to touch base on the original format that kind of made this popular and everything, and keep it at that. So it's never really been a plan at like making it like a small event. It was just about trying to bare bone things and make it more natural. You know what I mean? So.
And people, I mean, there was the incentive of money in these battles, you know what I mean? Like, people seem to respond to that well. People seem to be like, the battlers cared about it. They're talking about trying to get that extra $1,000 or whatever.
Of course, right? Money's a motive.
Yeah, it's a smart way to incentivize things and make sure people don't not care about shit.
Yeah, the thing is when you run like the mega events, man, battlers, their prices be so high that it's like there's real no ways to generate like solid revenue off it. You know what I mean? When you're throwing the mega events, to be able to throw incentives like that. With something like this, there's a lot more control. It's not a 2-day event. You're not, purchasing like literally 30 flights and you know what I mean? Like say, 120 nights in hotels and stuff like that. So. These incentives were, a little easier to make happen, but it was a good idea. Shouts to J Pro, Avocado, Nakaya, everyone like that. Avi, Kingfly, making all this shit happen. So,
Who are some of your favorite battles of the event? Like, I mean, there were people are going for these battle of the night. Who are some people that were contenders for that battle of the night? Who are people contenders for performance of the night?
definitely Arson Pass, Big K Caustic, Thesaurus, and Fresco. There's a lot of good battles, man. I think Fresco had a really, really dope performance. It was good to see him back. Diz had an incredible performance. Big K and Caustic, it was interesting.
Yeah, you were right in the middle of that battle. I mean, it's obviously important now for you to kind of like make sure that people don't fight, especially after the fucking Diz math like type shit. You were really trying to make sure you got in the middle of that. Like, were you worried that something was going to happen, or you just wanted to make sure as a precautionary measure?
Yeah, I think it's more making sure it's a precautionary measure. I know Big K and I know Caustic, and they're really solid dudes. They're cool with each other. You know what I mean? It was just got to the point where just making sure they're on the common ground of understanding that this is a battle, and you know what I mean. We're here for the same reason, and knowing that they have enough respect for each other not to cross that line. It was just Big K, I think, thought Caustic was going somewhere that he really wasn't going.
Like, because when Caustic starts talking like that, he usually winds up.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of what was on K's mind, is like, what angle is he going to try to fuck with me on and piss me off? You know what I mean? So the second he said that, he was just like, nah. But you know what I mean?
So what do you say to Big K when you were like kind of like not you kind of like not grabbed him, but you kind of like were like kind of talking to him? Like, what are you saying to him in a situation like that?
I don't even remember what was said. You know what I mean? More probably just like, chill out, bro. You know what I mean? We know what we're here for. We good. Like, you know what I mean? Casa is your homie, and you know what I mean? Y'all are cool. So, there's no need to kind of be laying threats and shit like that. I understand the emotions rise, especially, with someone like K, you know what I mean? And the history and stuff, obviously, of what Caustic knew. And I think, you know what I mean? It was kind of just like a personal barrier that I think K thought he was crossing. But we're all respectable people, and we just got to remember that what we're here for, and this is a job and everything like that, and.
And the other time that you kind of got drawn into it was Diz. Diz kind of got a little happy with his arms right there.
Fucking guy, man. See, you tell me to forget about, bro. Everybody asked me about it, motherfucker, man. I'm doing an interview like, oh, Diz got crazy with you too. Diz is gonna be making like an Instagram apology. And a $2,500 fine. I'm gonna put a new rule on disaster battles. You touch a host, is you pay like $50 cash before you can spit your next bar, man. This guy's gonna have to start coming with $100 bills in his pockets.
Unless it's Lush, though. Unless it's Lush.
It's like the swear jar when you were a kid. You know what I mean? You'd curse at your house. You'd have to put a quarter in the jar every time Diz touch a staff member. Man.
It's $50.
Yeah, $50.
It's a $50 bill. American too, man.
But that was like more in the heat of the moment. I think Diz just felt arms kind of reaching in, and I touched him at first just to kind of let him know, like, chill, and he kind of like showed me, but
That's just.
He didn't show me. At first, he kind of just swatted my arm away, and then Lush was kind of reaching in. I was telling Lush, just let it chill. And then when Lush grabbed him, Diz turned around and touched Lush and pushed him. I was just like, yeah, man.